Hi, my name is Bella Pierce, and this is We Found New Music with Grant Owens. This is Rylan playing guitar, and we're going to play you my new single called Hangxiety.
Got no pictures on my phone, don't remember them at all. Awake but barely breathing. I knew I should have stayed at home. Never good at self-control. I've always been extreme, yeah. My friends are worried, that's the truth. My mom would be so worried too. I think I'll save it all for therapy, 'cause I pay too much to still be sad. It honestly gets me real mad. I tell myself I'm fucking happy. Do I have to be? And I get scared just a little, and it's so unfair. Don't know how to say it, oh my God, I'm hurting. This can't be the best version of me. Close my mouth, don't make a sound. I'll just keep things to myself. I'm wide awake and dreaming of a place where I could run away. Maybe be born on a different day, a different body. This shit's exhausting. The skeleton's taking too much space in my closet, 'cause I pay too much to still be sad. Honestly, gets me real mad. I tell myself I'm fucking happy, 'cause I have to be. And I get scared just a little, and it's so unfair. Don't know how to say it, oh my God, I'm hurting. Can't be the best version of me. Way too long I've been medicating. Might have to change what I'm taking. Guess that I'm this person. This can't be the best version of me. I can't be the best version of me. I'm so sick of dealing with this perpetual feeling. I don't wanna fight anymore. I might be dead inside. I can't help it, but I'm trying. I just can't pretend anymore. And I get scared just a little, and it's so unfair. Don't know how to say it, oh my God, I'm hurting. This can't be the best version of me. Way too long I've been medicated. Might have to change this person. This can't be the best version of me. Oh, best version. Oh, can't be the best version of me.
Hi, my name is Bella Pierce, and this is Ryland, and this is We Found New Music with Grant Owens. We're going to play you a song called STBA.
Sometimes I get a little bit too drunk and end up blowing up your phone. Those nights I text you, I don't give a fuck. I'm happy on my own, and the truth is, yeah, I miss you, but I shouldn't, 'cause it was never about you. I wanted to feel different, to be special. I thought I needed you for that. Yeah, threw away all your didn't know. No one's on my mind, no one's making me cry. Don't need to get high. Oh, I would rather die than be with the wrong guy. I'm done wasting time. I'm not scared to be alone. I'm not scared to be alone. I'm not scared. Sometimes in midnight I might forget why my mind is way too good at that. But I can't buy my own flowers, sit down for hours. No, I don't need you around. And I threw away all your cologne, 'cause oh, in case you didn't know, no one's on my mind, no one's making me cry. Don't need to get high. Oh, I would rather die than be with the wrong guy. I'm done wasting time. I'm not scared to be alone. No one's on my mind, no one's making me cry. Don't need to get high. Oh, I would rather die than be with the wrong guy. I'm done wasting time. I'm not scared to be alone. I'm not scared to be alone. I'm not scared to be alone.
What's up, guys? Grant Owens here. We're joined by Bela Pierce in the studio.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Finally on the radio with me,
Yes.
as you should be.
Yes.
You know, and coming through on this beautiful sunny day in Hollywood.
Thank God. It's been cold for too long.
I know, it's like full on summer now.
Yeah, it's about
It's like
time.
really warm, but perfect. This is how California always
Yes,
must
this is
be.
how it needs to feel.
Where are you from originally?
So I'm from Florida. So everyone back home's been bragging about how it's been hot since like a month and a half ago.
Exactly.
So the
The
Florida
other
girl in
sunny
me,
coast.
yeah, has been screaming, just waiting for that to happen. So I'm very glad.
How long have you been working on music as an artist?
Yeah, so I pretty much I feel like most artists would say they've kind of, if you're a songwriter, you've written songs since you were like a little girl. They probably sucked really bad, but it was just something that I was always doing kind of in my own fantasy world, like, you know, by myself, writing stuff down, singing. Seriously started doing it in college, and then started releasing music my freshman year of college. And then actually like the song kind of blew up on Spotify. It was when like Spotify first kind of did like Release Radar, Discover Weekly. So like it kind of like, it was done a little differently. And it literally got to like 500,000 plays, and I had zero idea what to do. And I had managers hitting me up and people, and I was just a scared little girl with no plans. And then I got really spooked, and I ended up not releasing anything for like the next 3 years, and decided, I'm a perfectionist, so like I hold things very tightly, which was my biggest vice for a long time with putting stuff out. But COVID actually helped me, because I would spend like hours in my room producing my own music, because it was hard to obviously get with people around that time. So I was like, I can either wait for someone to like help me with this eventually, or just suck it up and do it myself. And
so
learn
it kind of
how to
helped
do
you
it.
focus.
Yeah, so it really, I was writing
Less
songs
distractions.
every single day. And then I originally was signed to like an indie label when I moved out here in 2020. So that's kind of what got me out here. And I'm not anymore, but it was like definitely the universe's plans. And then I started releasing in 2020. It was my first single that I put out kind of under my new like sound. And even in the past year and a half, I would say I've kind of like more honed in on my like rock alt.
Really? Okay. Oh yeah. So kind of tell me some of the artists inspire you, or some of the sounds that you've kind of like been jumping around from, like you were just saying.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like where's your sound kind of gone?
Yeah, I think before I had this idea in my head, because I also grew up singing in church with like, you know, some gospel singers. That's like how I was taught to sing. So I was like, I'm going to be Ariana Grande. And then I was like, well, that's probably not going to happen. So, but I also, like, I grew up on like Celine Dion, Carrie Underwood, like those kind of like big powerhouse vocalists, and also like 80s, like Journey, Pat Benatar, Joan Jett, like the rock.
I would have expected more immediate like rock references based on your sound, but it's interesting to hear about some of these vocalists.
No, I literally listened, because I had people that would joke to me growing up, like, you should be a country artist, because I actually can sing like that style very like good as well, just because that's what I grew up on. Yeah. But I kind of went from trying to make my sound like it was a little more pop at first, and then I was like, what am I doing? I grew up on these like rock ladies who like inspired me more than anything, and I always have loved like rock music with like definitely a pop edge, but more like hard hitting. So I feel like in the past year, the stuff I put out was definitely more so inspired by like Joan Jett, someone like the 90s girls, like Anna Nalick and like Michelle Branch, and then like now like the 1975 Clairo, Biba Doobie, like the more like alt type of production 100%. And instrumentation in combination with like, you know, the powerhouse vocals, I guess. Yeah,
that gives us an idea of kind of your sound and where you're at stylistically. And then so now, what's the meaning of your most recent single, Anxiety?
Yeah, so that one, the next couple songs I'm putting out are probably the most personal and like vulnerable that I've ever put out. And that one is kind of like the start of that era, I guess. It was sort of like, so I came from a Christian background in Florida, like literally in the Bible Belt of the South. So I didn't have like a normal college experience or like a normal kind of early young adult experience of like going out and drinking and partying and whatever. That just wasn't a thing in my town. So when I came out here, I was kind of like, you know, I want to put my hand on the hot stove kind of vibes. Like, let's just like dabble in like dating and, you know, having fun and partying and whatever. And
it's LA.
Yeah, exactly. It's like literally the best city to do that in. However, there comes a point where you take it a little bit too far.
For sure.
And I also struggle with like mental health stuff. Like I've had depression pretty much all my life, and I have a great handle. Well, not a great handle. Depends on the day.
No, I get it.
We have a better handle on it now, but it's harder to control when you're going out and partying every night and doing things that you shouldn't be doing with certain substances. So
yeah, of course.
The song kind of came from that place, like a time where I kind of reached my rock bottom, where I was like, okay, I'm gonna end up like not being here anymore if I stay down this path.
100%.
And so I think everyone relates to like, you go out, you drink, you do whatever, you wake up the next morning and you're like, like
your
anxiety,
conscience is talking
like,
to you.
What did I do? I don't know. Like, so it was sort of just my expression of that, of like realizing like, okay, like I'm gonna express that I need help and I wanna step into like a time where I'm gonna focus on my healing and like also believe for myself that this isn't like the best version of me and like this isn't where I have to stay, that I can kind of like choose to heal and like move forward and like do what's best for myself.
Cool. Very relatable, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, so it's good you shared the story behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
What else do you have coming up? What's going on for Bela Pierce?
So I have a show tomorrow with this guy named Grant Owens.
Who's that?
Who is that? That's crazy.
What's We Found Music?
No idea.
Yeah, we can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, Bar Lubitsch. Super excited.
Or if you're watching like next week, we had a great show.
It already happened. It was
an amazing show.
I have, we actually just uploaded the single today. It's called Heroin. It'll come out May 26th.
Okay.
So that's something to look forward to. I'm excited about. And then probably another single after that. And then an EP in like July. Okay. So lots of like upcoming releases for sure this year.
So you have an EP and you also have Heroin coming out.
Yeah.
This summer you're going to be busy. You're going to be releasing music, hopefully playing more shows.
Yeah, definitely more shows for sure.
Yeah. What any other goals for the rest of the year?
Just to keep kind of building like a fan base and getting people to hear my music. So I'm super passionate about it and very proud of what I've been making. So I just want more people to be able to hear it and connect with it. And then I have a couple potential show opportunities, maybe hopping on some like opening slots of people's tours, like really trying to make that happen. Cool. Just to get some exposure.
Yeah, so, definitely. We're happy to be part of the story, and it's cool to hear that, you know, we were here from the beginning, because you just moved here, and then it's like when we were allowed to start doing shows, you know, you're already part of our show at Black Rose.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity. It's always my favorite shows to play.
Totally blown away by your live show, and definitely artist to watch is Bela Pierce here on We Found Music. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Grant. Thanks, guys.
All right. Catch you next time.